Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And as always, make sure you check out my website, Day Trading Fearless, for S&P E-mini future trade zones. I'm running a special where it's $50 for a lifetime weekly trade zones if you day trade the S&P E-mini futures. Also check out my Patreon page for stock and option trade ideas or to see my portfolio, right? I update that whenever I make a trade. But as always, let's jump right into it. So in today's video, I want to talk about looking for patterns of swing highs and swing lows, okay? It's one of those things where sometimes people say, I don't know which way the trend's going, or how do I figure out where the trend is, things like that, right? So what I want to do is kind of make a video to show you how to identify which way the trend's going. And remember, sometimes we might have a downtrend, okay, but in a very short time frame, but on the bigger picture, we're in an uptrend, if that makes sense, right? Just kind of based on what's going on with the markets. Like this, we actually have a downtrend, right? If we kind of zoom out, okay, on the bigger picture, we're actually making lower highs and lower lows, right? This is kind of the high right here, but as we see, price falls, we bounce, right? And then we make new lows, right? Bounce, and we're just making lower highs and lower lows. Now, within this bigger downtrend, there's a lot of little uptrends that are going on, right? So let's take a look at this right here. All this price action right here. Let's kind of zoom in to this area right here, okay? So we're in an uptrend, right? Short term, make a high, pull back, make a higher high, okay? And then we have a low, try to make, a lower high, right? This high couldn't break above because we would have been going higher highs, higher lows starting from here, right? So we kind of made a low, a high, right? Pull back, we have a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then price tries to rally, but then it fails right here, right? It fails, and then we take out this low right here. All this price action takes out this low, and now we're in a downtrend. And so every rally, okay, once we kind of took out this low, this high right here becomes our higher high or our major high that we have to break to reverse the trend. Well, watch what happens. We fall. As we pull back, we kind of come here and then we go sideways. That high's never breached. And then we kind of do a little double top and then we make a low, right? And pull back. So we never took out that high. Well, on this pullback, we never took out this low yet. So from this leg right here, okay, just this portion of the leg, all of this price is trading within this leg, right? Here, okay, but this is still the high, pull back, a lower high from those highs. And then on this down pull, we actually break below those lows. So now we're back into lower highs and lower lows, right? Pull back, we took out that low, we rally, very shallow rally, and then we end up taking out that low. But on the bigger picture, we now took out this low, right? So on the bigger picture, we're still in that bigger downtrend. Price rallies, fails, same thing, tries to rally, lower high, never breached that high, and then took out all these lows and then these, right? So now we have a low, a low, a low. We rally, never took out that high, right? right there. We kind of double top, but came short by a couple pennies, and then we reverse and take out this low. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 lower lows, right? But then on this move, we end up finally taking out the previous high, right? So now we're in an uptrend, but on the bigger picture, we're still in the downtrend until that high, this high gets taken out. We're still in the downtrend on that bigger picture, right? And so we rally, go sideways, pull back, and then we start to rally and we can't break above this high, and then kind of go sideways again. This is our new leg that we care about right here. If we breach this low, then watch out, there's probably going to be more downside, and then bounce lower highs again, and then we finally breach it. Price goes, we try a rally, and then we sell off. Then we take out this major low right here. Remember, all this price action traded within this leg right here, right? And then eventually we finally took out that low, right? So we have a high, a low, right? A lower high and a lower low, because this took out the major low, and price tries to rally and then we fail, okay? And we come down and we try a rally again and then we fail. So we now have a major low, major low, major low, major low. None of these highs, high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, we tried to break, couldn't do it, double top. Okay, we're still in that downtrend. If it breaks it by 1 penny or 1 tick in the ES futures, watch out. And then price fails again. And then we try a rally and then we fail. But think about this, we start to rally without taking out this low. So this high now becomes our major high, right? And that has to be breached before we could start an uptrend. And so what happens is right here, we take out this high, right? Price opens, take out that high. So this is now our major low. We rally, we pull back. This pullback never takes out that low, right? And then we try a rally, but then we fail here. And then this down move finally takes out that low, but it also takes out our major low, right? Remember, these are our major lows. If that gets caught or taken out, we're, again, bigger picture, lower high, lower high, lower high. See how I'm doing this? Okay. And we take out that low, we try a rally, and then we make new lows. Okay. I hope this video kind of helps you to really identify the trend of the bigger picture, but also the smaller trend of, okay, even though we're rallying and we, like here, we break down, okay, rally, we fail, but we make a higher low. Well, if we take out this high like we do here, this is now a low, a higher low, right? A pullback, a higher low, double top, but then we took this out and then we go back to the bigger downtrend of overall. Now, if this would have kept going, we might be making higher, lower highs, and all that. And then finally, a good way to look at this is when we break, we see the leg and then we see the bounce, okay? Just draw our Fibonacci retracement, okay, from low to high and look for the 61 to 70% level right here. If we zoom in, okay, 61.8 to 70 is where we want to look to short for price to fail and then go down, and 38.2 is your target. So you would get short somewhere around here. Our stop would be above that high. We shouldn't break above that high on the bigger picture. And so as it rallies, you get short. Maybe you put half a position on here, add here, because like here, you never got filled here, but you would have gotten filled here, came right to your 38, target filled. Okay. So I hope that helps. Make sure you check out my Fibonacci pullback trade that I did. To kind of learn more about that. I'll start making a few more videos on how to do that in the coming weeks too, like a whole series of them. But I hope that helps to be able to identify lower highs, lower lows on the short and bigger time frames. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.